Good morning from Dublin. We got a workout in this morning, and today we are getting out of the city and into the countryside, so come along.
Okay.
Hello, good morning and welcome. May I have your first name, please?
Meg.
Meg. And how many of you are there?
3.
3. Sorry.
The bus, just where Ian thrives.
Back of the bus. I thrive in the back of the bus. I don't thrive.
From Great Britain was declared in 1916, but I will talk to you a little bit more about that later on this morning. Please to make sure you're back speaking Irish beside somebody who is speaking Welsh.
We made it to our first stop, and this place is called Glendalough. I think that's how you say it, but I already love the greenery here. Meg's gonna do her best to say our guide's name.
Philip Homahuma? Something like What was it? Philip. There's a B. Philip.
Okay, try again.
What was it? Hunahoma? I think that's what it was.
Okay, say
Philip
that.
Humahoma.
That's his Irish name. His English name is Philip. But how cool is that name?
Yeah. I'd ask him like 10 times, but got it.
That's about 9 feet, 9 or 10 feet. And you went up a ladder in the front door, and I'll explain the reason why.
So we learned about doing like pilgrimages to religious sites when we were in Rome, and apparently at the time people in Ireland couldn't afford going to Rome or trekking to Rome. So instead of pilgrimaging to Rome, they said it was equivalent to pilgrimaging here in Glenwidow 7 times. So interesting. Quite the religious site we're at. No? That's her name. Okay, so we heard a story on the bus from Phil. And he was explaining how St. Patrick, right, monk, but there's a lot of backstory there, I won't go into it. But he was explaining how he was describing the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit to the people of Ireland. So he took a clover, which has 3 leaves, and explained how each leaf separately is its own, like one's the Father, one's the Son, one's the Holy Spirit, but collectively makes up the whole God. So that's why, like St. Patrick's Day, like the clover is the symbol, and why it's tied to St. Patrick is because he used it to describe basically Christianity to the Irish people. Fun.
Our guide Philip has tons of stories. Tons.
But Ian and Danielle slept through all of them.
Yeah, we slept, so Meg's retelling the stories to us because we fell asleep on the bus ride here. I always thought the 4-leaf clover or the 3-leaf clover was related to St. Patrick's Day because it was green.
That's what I was thinking.
There's always a story behind everything.
Okay, Ireland.
So we made our way to this lake on the property here, and to be quite honest with you, this doesn't even look like Ireland to me, with the mountains. And look at how cool the lighting is with the fog. So beautiful. Also, a little side note, if you come to this property, there's 2 lakes. One being closer to the visitor center. And then if you keep walking straight, you'll get to this, what's called the upper lake. And I would highly recommend coming up here because it is, in my opinion, way more beautiful than the first one that you see. So keep walking an extra 15 minutes and you'll get to this, what they call upper lake. So I'm gonna quickly give you a little information about the guide we're on today. Now, we got this tour from getyourguide.com. It was one of the highly reviewed ones, had really good ratings. It's fairly affordable. It's actually very affordable. It's like $30 a person, and you kind of stop at different points along the way. We're at our first stop now. The next stop, we'll stop for some lunch, as well as explore a little bit more. But anyway, long story short, very affordable and a great day trip from Dublin. Also, a little note, our guide is amazing. I know we've talked about him a little bit already, but he's got great energy, and he's got these shoes. He's got like the old man shoes with the Velcro, and me and Meg cannot get over his shoes. and they're amazing. He's got good energy, funny stories.
He's so cute. He doesn't want to be filmed. He's nervous he'll mess up.
Please don't film me.
That's okay.
Okay? No, it's okay. I don't mind people taking photographs.
I won't be filming him because he told me, he's like, I get nervous in front of cameras. So he said not to film him while he's talking because he'll get messed up. He's so cute. So one thing that I found to be quite interesting about this property, Glendalough, which I'm probably saying that wrong, but it was used a while back as kind of a place to hold secret masses when there was the conflict, a big conflict between Catholic and Protestants. So the Catholics would come here in secret and hold services because it was illegal, and if they were found holding services, they would be executed.
It played a very important role.
All right, done with stop 1, on to stop 2. Back on the big orange bus. There she is. So we just learned from our guide that we have been saying Glendalough wrong the whole time. It's actually Glendalough. So my apologies for saying that wrong in every clip. Glendalough.
Wicklow Mountain, through the Wicklow Mountain.
We're at a place called the Wicklow Gap, which is just like separating the Wicklow Mountains. Our guide was telling us the way over here, like popular spots, play one of them TV shows, like Game of Thrones, Star Wars. Yes, I love you. Just to name some. That's like it.
So we made it to our third stop here, which is Kilkenny, which is an old city here in Ireland, and behind me is one of the major castles that's in the city.
This is a huge bowl of soup.
So we are at St. Mary's Church, which is a church here in Kilkenny, and it was recently restored in 2017. But to get the construction equipment in, they actually had to break down this wall here behind me. And to make sure it went back in the appropriate order, they numbered each individual brick. Each one, you can see the numbers here. We got like 48, we got 50 here. Each individual brick was numbered, so it went back in the exact same place. I can't imagine what kind of time that took. And that was only in 2017.
Around the cathedral, around the back, everywhere.
Flannel tied around my waist, give me away that I'm a tourist.
I think everything gives us away. You want some scrum diddlies?
Scrummy toe.
Look at this store behind me. It's called Scrum Diddlies, home of the
Scrummy
home of the Scrummy Tub. It's an ice cream shop. That's a great name, Scrum Diddlies. Absolutely legendary name.
That's really pretty.
Okay, so we are back at the castle. Should probably let you know, we actually ended up not going in the castle. It's €8 to go in, but we actually ran out of time because we did another walking tour with our guide, which was amazing. He is awesome. Meg loves him.
Phil, he's so cute.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Anyhow, we would highly recommend doing something like this. Now, it might not have been the most exciting video, but being present and learning about country's culture and history is really rewarding and gives you a lot more context when you're traveling around. So like I said, though it's maybe not the most action-packed, it was totally worth it for the money and time. Anyhow, thanks for joining us in this video. Hopefully this encourages you to learn about a country's history. I'll link the tour below, and that is it for this video. We will see you in the next one.
I need to go smell those flowers.
Join us in our next video when we venture across the country to find what is known as one of the most beautiful spots in Ireland. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thanks for watching.